Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As we discussed in my previous video, that will start trending on the Microsoft Copilot. So before understanding what is Copilot, imagine we have an AI assistant which can help us to write an email, analyze our data, create a presentation, summarize meetings, generate a code for us, and answer and question to our daily life queries, and even help us to automate certain business tasks. So all this is what Copilot is doing, and this is the idea behind the Microsoft Copilot. But one thing I'll just tell you that Microsoft Copilot is not just an application; it is an ecosystem, entire AI ecosystem um, of AI assistant integrated into the Microsoft product and services. So we'll start with the understanding the Microsoft Copilot. So what is Microsoft Copilot? AI assistant ecosystem transforming our day-to-day task. So in simple words, Microsoft Copilot is an AI-powered assistant designed to help people work more efficiently, more product, and interact with technology using the natural language. For example, summarize the document, create a professional email, analyze the sales data, create a presentation about the artificial intelligence. This is what Copilot is doing it. Um, so what Copilot do? Copilot understand your request and use the artificial intelligence to generate the response or complete the task. This is Copilot. Okay. So we'll go to the next slide. I'll just show you that. Um, if you'll see that this is Microsoft Copilot, it is a full ecosystem. We'll talk later, but what is do? You ask the question in the natural language, it give you the responses. So this is the Copilot. It analyze your data. You have a data in the raw format. It analyze and give you the useful insights. Then we have a create content. As I told you, summarize a document. So it will just review the whole document, go through all this document, and generate the content for you. After that, it acts, complete the task. Mean certain task it is going to complete based on the certain instruction. So now let's move to the next slide. Why it is called Copilot? Okay, AI Copilot. A Copilot does not replace the pilot. When we are referring over here, is that the pilot, the one is a human, it cannot replace it. But the pilot is responsible for still flying the aircraft. Even similarly, let's suppose I'll put myself as a business user. I'm the person who's going to take a decision. But how co-pilots help me is that let's suppose I need to generate a report. It helped me to generate the report, but again I need to review it. I need to verify that all the data is accurate. So what Copilot does is that the Copilot assists the pilot by providing information, supports, and help when needed. A pilot Microsoft Copilot use same concept of the AI. So you remain in the control, you provide direction, contact, decision. Copilot help you with information, content creation, analysis, and productivity. So that's the Microsoft, why it is called Microsoft Copilot. So again, as we said, that information, guidance, and assistant, it can co-pilot, but not a pilot. Again, the decision remain with the human. If you'll see down, um, human expertise plus AI assistance equal to great productivity. So Copilot is used for the productive purpose, means you have a human again at the core of the Copilot. Human is the in the center, but AI assistant, the one Copilot is doing it, it gives you the information, guidance, and assistance. Then your productivity increase. So this is the why we call this a Copilot. Then we'll talk about the Microsoft Copilot in an ecosystem. So Microsoft Copilot, if you see that general user, everyday question and content, it is not necessary. The only the technology people is using the Copilot. Copilot anyone can use it, like general users, Microsoft 365 users, any users can use it. So over here, if you'll see that day-to-day users, then Microsoft 365, where you are using the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, the people they are using it, then developer are using it to generate the code. I'll for each areas which apps are there, I'll talk in the next slide. Then we have a organization using customer assistant. Then we have a business teams which is using for sales, service, and operations. So this is the whole ecosystem is there, and what are the apps are there, I'll talk in the next slide. So if you'll see that major Microsoft Copilot, like as we said, these are the five general users. So Microsoft Copilot is a one app you can say is there, which is general purpose AI assistant. Ask, create, and research. This is the Copilot. What is doing is a general person. You can ask the question, it can give you the response. It can give you the some research when you're saying that I wanted to compare the data of two companies. So just write a company and company B and ask them to provide me some insight on that. They will do the research and provide you the some input. Then we have Microsoft 365 Copilot AI Assistant, your daily works app, like when you are using today Outlook, Teams, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel. All these apps, Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, 365 Copilot is integrated, and they are helping us to improve your productivity in these apps and day to day. This is another Copilot. Then GitHub, people who are using the Visual Studio are from the technical background. Copilot is integrated as part of that Microsoft Visual Studio. It helps you to write the code. It help you to explain the code. It help you to write a complex logic and help you to optimize the code. It can help you to automate the test. So this is the Microsoft 365 code for AI pair program for developers. Then Copilot Studio is there. So this means if you wanted to build a custom Copilot or an agent, then usually this is used by the technical team to create a new agent or build a new Copilot. Then using Microsoft Copilot Studio, they are using it. Then Microsoft has a dynamic 365 business apps are there as part of this ecosystem. Copilot is embedded. They have a sales Copilot, they have a service Copilot. So sales team is using it for that purpose. Then we have, how does this work? Microsoft Copilot works from natural language request to an AI generated response. If you'll see that your prompt. So prompt, let me tell you what is prompt in the general language, that when you are asking this question in AI, it is calling this as a prompt. Then Copilot understand your requirement, means your intent, what you are looking for, that then it gives this input to the AI model is actually in terms in AI, I'll tell you that LLM, large language models is thing. So when you are writing summarize the document, this is when it is going to the LLM takes summarize this document, and they will try to find on the public LLMs that what you're looking for. And if you have given an input document, they will use this document, they will read all the content from this and try to generate a content for you. Use relevant authorized data. This is mostly for work account, it is applicable. And even authorized data, when we are talking about the data in your teams and your Outlook and other things, they are using it, then they are generating the responsible insight and actions. This is how Microsoft Copilot works. Word examples, I'll just tell you one thing, that today you are trying to make a one presentation on that and the day end, where you wanted to whatever the work you have done today, you wanted to put and summarize in a one slide. So it is difficult for you to go through the multiple email. Maybe you are attending 100 emails in a day, you are working 100 chats on the team with your team in the organization. You have a different Excel sheets are there, different slides are there, PowerPoint presentations are there. It is difficult for you as a human to go through it and make a final presentation. So what you do is that you will go to the Microsoft 365 Copilot. You'll ask him to please summarize my whole day. So what Microsoft 365 just understand your intent. It goes through all your email interactions, go through all the reports and proposals which you have generated are built today. It will analyze all the Excel data, dashboards, and it generates a slides, executive summary or something. It will generate. This is whole is the purpose of with the Copilot. So if you'll see that summarize information, identify key issues, analyze trends, create a presentation outline draft, a follow-up action. So all this Copilot is doing it, but again, final decision is with the human. We'll just see the overview of the Microsoft Copilot. So if you'll see that we have a, m365.cloud.microsoft. This is the URL where you can type. It will open the Copilot interface. So you can start a new interface. You can just type. Let's suppose what is pilot. Just you can give the instruction. It will give you a response. So it is generating a response. What is Copilot? On the left hand side, you can see that search is there. You can search. You can the library is available. You can use the instruction from the library. So this is just it's searching. Another thing, just while video recording, I believe there is some experience is a little slow, or maybe some other issue is there. But it is searching. So what is Copilot? And it is giving you the instruction. The Copilot AI powered assistant. So this is just whatever you requested. But if you'll see that this is just you gave an instruction. Today just we cover about the Copilot, what are the business apps are available, the apps are available, and Copilot it is integrated with which apps. And also I gave you the high level overview about the interface of the Copilot, where Copilot chat we have opened, we put a small prompt and we got the response. So this is all about today, and see you in the next video. Thank you.